Hello everyone, Phil here with some great and positive updates regarding this channel, DSP Throwback. I wanted to do a short little channel update for you to keep everyone here in the know, particularly if you haven't been paying attention to my podcasts over the last week. You may not be aware of some of the awesome and positive stuff that is going on this channel. First and foremost, I just want to formally announce DSP Throwback is officially partnered here on YouTube again. If you remember, this channel used to be called KO Gaming, and this channel was partnered many years ago for totally different reasons. But YouTube changed their criteria for partnership, basically making it that if you're not actively uploading videos, if you're not getting a certain amount of video views, you basically have your partnership lapse. And that's what happened with this channel, is that the partnership was removed because of inactivity. Well, obviously, there's been activity here in the last week and a half, 2 weeks, as the playthroughs of Final Fantasy 13 and Red Dead Redemption are now in full swing, one video each day alternating. And because of that, and because you guys have come and subscribed to the channel and watched the videos, it requalified. I applied, and it said it was going to take upwards of a month to get approved, and I was like, ooh, that could be rough if it takes like a whole month. But I guess because YouTube already had this channel as a partner channel, you know, many years ago, they basically just looked at the criteria, said, yup, it checks all the boxes, boom, 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 and we're good to go. However, I want you to understand this is not full speed ahead yet, because YouTube changed their criteria for partnership. Basically, this channel is qualified for memberships, super chats, and super thanks. So what that means is, if you would like, you could become a member of this channel. Yes, that would directly help with all the work that is currently going towards this channel right now. You can also do a super thanks on a video, but not all the videos. And you might say, well, why not? Well, the way super thanks work is basically like doing a super chat on a stream, but instead it's a way of saying thanks in the comments of a video. So number one, the comments need to work, and they do. The comments of all the videos on this channel are working. However, the other criteria is that the video needs to be 100% like copyright free. And in particular with the Final Fantasy 13 playthrough, probably out of the parts that are live here, I think there's 9 or 10 parts live right now, at least half of them were claimed by Square Enix. And there's nothing I can do about that there's nothing I can do about that but dispute. That's the word I was looking for. Dispute those claims. Likely Square Enix is not going to try to take me to court over those. So likely within a week or two, those claims will be freed. And then those videos will also be eligible for things like advertisements and super thanks. So if you're watching the videos right now and you're enjoying them, if you would like to help support the efforts of this channel, and you're grateful that this content is here and back on the internet in this new improved fashion, upscaled, more frames per second, longer parts, proper titles, proper thumbnails, please consider supporting the channel either by becoming a member or a super thanks on a video. Now, full transparency here, I don't have plans to do any kind of extensive membership system or perks on this channel. It's basically a level 1 member, that's it. There's no other tiers of memberships or anything like that. You might say, well, what benefits do you get for becoming a member? Right now, not many. Basically, if you comment on a video, you'll get a DSP Throwback badge next to your name in your comment. If and when I finally do stream, which we'll talk about in a second, on this channel, you'll also have the badge in the chat. There'll be more benefits when I live stream. For example, you won't have to abide by slow mode rules in the chat when I stream, while everyone else will have to. You will get some emotes, but again, only a small handful. 2 of the emotes are brand new. It's actually me dressed up like Ryu and Ken from last year when I was playing Street Fighter 6. Plus a couple other common ones that I've already had over on my other channels. So there's 4 emotes to start. The more people who become members, the more slots we unlock, just like on my other channels. But again, you can only use the emotes right now in the video comments. You can't use them in the chat because there's no chat yet. I haven't done a stream. So really, that's it. There's no premium benefits. There's no exclusive private streams or anything like that in the works. If you become a member, essentially, you're just trying to help out and say thank you for the retro content, and I would appreciate that, okay? Super thanks. If you do a super thanks, it'll be a highlighted comment on a video, and I will actually approve that comment and highlight it by saying thank you and like liking it and everything, so that people will see that in prominence on that video, okay? So that's in process now. There's no advertisements yet on the channel because there's a tier 2 requirement that I need to qualify for, and that is 4,000 total watch hours here on the channel within a year. Well, guess what? We're at like 3,200 and change, if not more right now. We're well on track. Probably within maybe another week to 2 weeks, we're definitely going to hit that criteria. Then you're going to start to see some advertisements on the videos here. And finally, this channel will start making me just a little bit of revenue, which was the intention to begin with, is to have this third channel where all the retro content that wasn't on the internet is now available in better digestible portions, modernized, and maybe a little bit of supplemental income, okay? Now, because all this has happened so fast, which I wasn't really planning on, you know, people are already asking, well, what are you going to do? Are you going to do any streams or anything on the channel? And the answer is, I think yes. I think next week, not this week, but probably next streaming week. So probably maybe either one night over the weekend or maybe like Monday, Tuesday of next week. For a night stream, I think I'm actually going to stream on this channel. And I think what I'm going to do is one of two things. Either a throwback night where basically we kind of go down memory lane and hang out together. You know, it'll be our first time to have a stream on this channel and see how it goes, because I've never streamed on this channel before, actually, ever. But what I would be able to do is see, hey, what would happen if, you know, I stream on this channel and we do a random night where basically we all kind of hang out together. And what would happen on the channel is it would be talking about the old days of YouTube. You know, what was it like being a YouTuber 15 years ago? What were the differences between YouTube back then and now? There were tons of differences. Just the attitude of people, the layout of YouTube, the channel pages, and how interesting and complex the channel pages were back then. And you would rank yourself against other YouTubers on a daily basis in these rewards, accolades categories and stuff. It's just fascinating, and I would love to have a hangout session with you guys on a night and just kind of have open Q&A about the old days of YouTube. Now, if you guys wanted me to do a little bit of gameplay, maybe I could jump on the Switch online program and maybe just play a quick retro game or two from the old days, like a Ninja Gaiden or Legend of Zelda or something that's on there, just for a little bit of throwback gameplay that probably wouldn't fit over on DSP Gaming right now, right? The other idea I have is to do a live stream at night where for a couple of hours we watch back either Final Fantasy 13 or Red Dead Redemption, and for like, you know, the 1 to 2 hours I do a live react to the playthrough, and that way I can basically respond to all the stuff and the commentary I used to do. You know, obviously I know there's a lot of language in there and kind of stuff I wouldn't use anymore, but I'll be able to react directly to it and respond and say, oh man, you know, this is no good, or was that funny? Because there's some funny stuff in there that I think today it still resonates. It's funny commentary, but then again, some of it's way outdated. So to see my reactions to my own old style from 14 years ago could be pretty interesting. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to upload this video to the channel, and I'm going to post up a poll on the community tab of this channel. I'd like you to vote and let me know, what would you like to see for my first stream here on DSP Throwback? Would you like to see that chill atmosphere, talking about the old days, doing some open Q&A about being a YouTuber 15 years ago, and maybe do a little bit of retro gameplay? Or would you prefer, on the flip side of that, I do like a live react to some of the old gameplay that's on this channel and do that? So what do you think? Let me know. Leave comments on this video. Thank you in advance to anyone who supports in any way. Right now, again, you can become a member and you can do a super thanks. Once the streams begin, then you'd be able to do super chats during those streams as well. But I'm very curious to hear your thoughts and what you would like to see. Be sure, I'm going to put this poll up. Be sure to vote and let me know your opinion on what you'd like to see for the first stream. I'm not committing to a date yet, but I'm thinking maybe one night next week we'll try to toss it in there and see what happens, okay? So thank you guys so very much. You've been so supportive on this channel over the last week and a half of watching the videos. Now, you know, we're going to the next step. Kicking it up a notch, doing some more interesting content, and hopefully qualifying for ads on videos sooner rather than later as a result. So that is it. Thank you all. Let me know what you think. Leave comments, and I'll see you soon here on DSP Throwback. Enjoy the ongoing Final Fantasy 13 and Red Dead Redemption playthroughs. Peace out, everybody.